Hello everyone, J. Todd coming to you from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And here's what's happening this week in gambling. Hello my friends, and thank you for streaming another edition of This Week in Gambling as online betting continues to sweep across the country, but with more money comes more problems. I think they even wrote a song about that. First up, we told you back in January that gambling across America was setting all kinds of new records, and now the numbers are officially in. Over $60 billion just in 2022, and you can thank the expansion of sports betting and online gambling for that. Yes, while land-based casino gaming still accounts for a vast majority of the revenue totals in this country, online gambling now accounts for about 20% of that total and growing, with most of that being attributed to mobile sports betting, of course. But with all of this growth, there are bound to be some growing pains. Last week, I told you about all the trouble that William Hill has recently run into in the state of Nevada. This week, I'm telling you about more trouble for Plainridge Park Casino, WynnBET, and Barstool Sports in the state of Massachusetts. It seems that these operators allowed state residents to place bets on in-state college games. And that is a big no-no, even though the State Gaming Commission has not issued any fines yet. Then, just last month, I told you about Caesars, DraftKings, and Barstool Sports facing possible fines in the state of Ohio for violations related to problem and underage gambling. So it looks like Barstool has yet to get their shit together. Those operators have now been ordered to collectively pay about $900,000 in fines related to those violations. However, sometimes, it's not the operator getting in trouble from the regulator. Sometimes, my friends, it's the regulators who get in trouble with the operators, as is the case right now in New York State. We're going to talk about what that means for sports betting there right after the break.
This week's exclusive promotion is for the Yo-Yo Casino. Right now, Casino City has special offers for Yo-Yo and other gaming sites. Follow the direct link in this video's description to online.casinocity.com for all the details.
This week's game review is for the Deadly Outlaw online slot from our friends at Revolver. This is a highly volatile 5-reel game with 30 pay lines that loves sticky wilds. It features free spins, respins, and a match 3 picker bonus. You can find this game review along with hundreds more when you visit our YouTube channel. And finally this week, when New York State passed sports betting legislation last year, I told you all that their 51% tax rate was exorbitant, to put it politely. Of course, politicians in New York State don't listen to me because they don't give two craps what old J. Todd has to say. But maybe they should have listened. The market there is barely a year old, and yet already here comes DraftKings and FanDuel saying that this tax rate is unsustainable and that they'd like to see it lowered to something a bit more realistic, or the state could risk them and other operators leaving the market. Now, this is the part of the show where I would normally stare into the camera and say something snarky or sarcastic directed at those politicians in New York. But since we know they're not going to listen anyway, I'll just smile arrogantly and nod.
The truth is out there.